a dreadful qualifying session. We qualified 4th quickest, and we are like 1.5 seconds off pace, which is very, very dramatic. So I use medium rear, soft front, and as you can see, a very, very bad start. I immediately lose like 4 position right there. Approaching first corner here, man, is always a chaos to navigate this in the beginning of the race, but we managed to mitigate our first corner very well and managed to pick up a place here as well. I caught him there napping or something. He's a very quick guy though. So approaching this bend is always a massive challenge because you come with so much speed, and braking, leaning, bam, here we go, hit from the behind. Oh no, over into the gravel we go, and I think he stopped there to show he was sorry or something like that. You know, don't worry, man. I think that was a mistake. You know, these guys are very clean, so yeah, a bit of fortunate collision there, but let's try and reel these guys in. I'm using medium rear and soft front like I mentioned in the beginning of the race, which now I'm kind of regretting it because the damn tire just stay cold, man. I'm not getting a lot of traction, so it just I think I'm gonna be struggling a lot in this race. Well, he slowed down here to let me pass, which is really kind of you guys. Thanks. And let's try and maybe chase down this group of people in front of us. 2 people crashed out there, unfortunately for them. 3 places up. That was good. So we're now 5th position. We're trying to you know, I went wide there, so he kind of, you know, he had a run on me, so I cut back in. And still I don't have any traction. Yeah, a little bit of a traction, but I'm just struggling on the force acceleration phase, and also when I'm landing, so it just kind of, you know, limiting me in to push because I don't want to lose the rear and crash. And yeah, we're slowly but surely reeling these guys in bit by bit. And this corner is always a challenge because you coming in so hot and you need to be braking and also, you know, leaning for the apex, which can easily catch you out because you are carrying so much lean angle and braking hard at the same time. And yeah, it's always a bit of a challenge to navigate in Aragon. And I mean, that goes for this corner as well. I managed to reel this guy in real quick there, get behind of him, and decided to make a bit of a progress, which is fun. But I still see my tire graphic there, and I see the rear is still kind of bluish, which is unfortunate. So I chuck it down inside here, and I make sure I didn't crash because most of the time when people kind of hit you like that from the rear, when you're overtaking them, you just gonna fall. So I make sure I was gonna fall there. So, and this corner is always a challenge as well. You can lose so much time here trying to navigate this place. Up at the back straight we go, and check behind what's going on. These 2 guys are still fighting as well, and still my rear tire is still kind of bluish. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to push a lot in this race, man. Because I mean, I thought the medium was gonna be the tire because we got like 7 laps. So I was like, you know, soft is gonna, you know, burn out very quick. So with the medium, I'm gonna be able to last longer than most of these guys. But I think I read that very wrong. Reel this guy as well in real quick. I was very strong on the brake, but I couldn't get the traction out always. Hit the curbs here, almost losing it. Such a pain in the ass, man, in SBK 2022, man, because you know, you can't even touch the curb a little bit. Your bike you're just gonna go flying or something. It's just ridiculous. I don't know why they did it like that. So we managed to get inside of this guy. You know, because I saw, you know, I was getting a lot of pressure from the guy, so I needed to get him real quick and start, you know, reeling back, second placing. I think the second place guy went well there. 3rd lap, still my rear tire isn't that really giving me that much traction, but we're gonna move on. And we're reeling the second place guy in as well, bit by bit. But the thing is, with Aragon, I like this track. I think it's one of my, I would say it's one of my favorite track. But it's such a challenge to put all the laps together very well because of those braking. You know, you need to set up the bike that have a good stability at the front end. But you need also the preload setting higher as well to able to carry a sufficient speed through those middle sector. It's such a very, very challenging track to get all those sectors right together. And whoa, I almost lose that as well. You see that what I'm talking about, man? Milestone, this is just ridiculous, man. I mean, watching a real race, I've been to Motogp and superbike races in Assen. I mean, these guys, they run on curves. I don't see them moving crazy like this, man. It's just ridiculous. You can't even hit a curve just a little bit. Your bike will just send you flying, man. It's stupid. So we are now at the back end of the race. Fast forward a little bit, 6th lap of the race. I was kind of, I was struggling to match him on traction. On the braking, I was winning time from him, but I was just very, very poor on traction. As you can see, every time we brake, you will see it here as well. I was able to cut back from 1 or 2 tenths or something like that, but then traction phases came, then you just kind of pull away there, which is where I'm struggling to keep up with him. And I was also having a massive kind of understeer here as well. I managed to go around there very well without too much understeer. And again, traction out is just gone, and which was a bit frustrating. And I can see my rear medium tire starting to come alive a little bit, but still very poor on traction. So yeah, a bit unfortunate, man. I kind of regret choosing medium. But coming back on to finish line, and I was like, this is the final lap. I need to do something, pull something out of the bag and brake as late as possible. I was like, oh, don't crash into me, man, come on, no. Oh shit, I almost took us both out as well. We managed to stay on the bike. By this time I started to feel my front tire just fading away bit by bit. It's getting more understeer at a very low speed corner, so I just really can't really push to cut up with him anymore. And it's just gonna be down to him maybe make a mistake, and I kind of feel my controller vibrating as well when I hit the brake. So that was like, oh man, I don't want to crash right now. And yeah, unfortunately I made a mistake here, do some stopping at a very, very wrong moment, because I think if I was able to stay up with him here, maybe I could have a chance somewhere at the back straight. So that was an unfortunate mistake I made over there. And we're pushing on to the finish. I hope you enjoyed the video, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and like and comment. I do massively appreciate your support of my channel. I'll see you at the next video, guys. Stay safe out there. Peace.